Immigration. It seems everyone's got a view, but do we really know what we're talking about? Is it legal, illegal, refugee, student, temporary worker? And perhaps more to the point, does anyone honestly know how many migrants are actually in the country?
The only two countries I know of where I would reckon they've got a pretty good idea of how many migrants come in and go out and stay there illegally are North Korea and, forgive me for mentioning it, the same breath, Australia, where in one case there is a particular type of government, and in another case it's a large island and everybody is clocked in and out.
Here's what we do know. According to the Office for National Statistics, net migration into this country last year stood at 182,000, but that's plus or minus 35,000, so in theory the actual number could be anything from 147,000 to 217,000. And if the official number crunchers don't really know the answer, how can we expect anybody else to?
Those figures are based on the International Passenger Survey, which MPs have claimed is nowhere near accurate enough. But there is another way.
The best way of doing it is a population register. And a number of countries, quite a number of European countries, have got a population register. But of course, as soon as you mention the notion of compiling a register of population in the UK, people start thinking about ID cards, and then there are invasions of privacy, and it becomes politically impossible.
It's not just this government which has struggled with the numbers. In 2004, Labour claimed there'd be around 13,000 immigrants from Poland and other Eastern European countries. In 2010, net migration peaked at more than 250,000. So is there a better way of dealing with migration?
It's a debate that, if you like, needs to be handled in a way that gets to actually the very facts of it. What sort of migration do we want to see? What are the best mechanics that we can put in place? And also, very, very importantly, how can we have a system that's good for the country, but which people perceive as being fair?
There has to be a compromise between the polarised views, and the compromise is to look at the individual migration streams. So that's labour, asylum, students, family, and look at what we want from each of those migration streams, what are the advantages and disadvantages of each, and where the compromise might be sought.
There's nothing new about immigration, and there's nothing new about it being controversial. What might be different is how much we know about how much we don't know about who's coming to the country and why.